Right, this video will cover the controls that are on the volume page. This is the knee, the envelope generator, and the damping and the velocity. So let's go over the controls and see what they do. Right, first we have the knee here, and that sets a higher sensitivity below a certain threshold set by K-Loc. And let's see what just those do. I've gone ahead and zeroed out the drop parameter on the V field page also, so that it's not interfering with these settings that we're using for the knee and stuff. So if you look at my hand here, without a knee, I have to really move my hand a lot to get the onset of sound and to a volume that I might want to play it at. So I'm really having to move my hand a lot and I want to move my hand as little as possible while retaining as much control as possible. So we'll set K-Loc to, I don't know, 48 is kind of normal. That's just over the top volume LED then. And we'll give it maybe a knee of 9. So you can see I'm not moving my hand much at all, but I'm still getting a lot of expressive control over that top LED. So if we turn the knee up an awful lot, we get just an on and off kind of thing at the threshold between the bottom 3 LEDs and the top LED. So that can be used, and then even though it's turning on, if we have the K-Loc somewhat below maximum, we still have expressive control above when it turns on. Which is sort of interesting. And then if we add some velocity, well, let's turn off the knee and add some velocity. Let's just add a little bit of velocity. A tiny bit of velocity. So just moving our hand towards the volume antenna gives us some extra volume. So we can use the knee abruptness along with some velocity to do percussive things. Interesting. Then if we add some fall here, we can make the decay time longer. See, we can do reverse envelopes as well by giving it some rise and no fall. Which is kind of fun, I guess. And we can also control damping. So damping is a secondary decay rate set by the volume hand. And it influences both the envelope generator and all resonant filters in the D-Lev. So if you have something set up like a bell and you want to damp it by moving your hand further, closer, or away, kind of depending on how you play or how you have the field set up, you can introduce damping point. So let's damp this. Let's add some damping here, and then we set the location. Let's just leave it really far away. For me, I use inverse volume. For you, it would be, for most people, this would be closer to the volume antenna. If I move my hand farther away, And we can, if we increase the damping all the way, it pretty much kills it. You know, increase the fall rate or time. Okay, so let me go to a more resonant 89. This is a triangle, and it has damping as part of its preset. Now if you look at the volume here, the D-Lev is set very high, so it's very close to the highest volume position of your hand, but it still gives you a little bit of room above that. And the damping is set to 37, so this is a resonant filter type. See, there's no fall here, so that the decay that we're getting is from a filter resonating. So if you watch my hand. So that's the stuff on the volume page. All right, on to the next thing.